All right, what's going on YouTube? I got another video. This one right here was recommended by one of you. I believe his name was Antoine, and he said go check out Eternity, man, by Dax. Of course, if it's Dax, I like it, so I'm gonna be here. Let's just go ahead and get into it. Lighting is a little bit dim, man, because it's gloomy outside. I just wanted to let in the natural light. Let's just see what this is about. I'm feeling just real relaxed. Some ribs and sweet tea, you know, some corn or some cornbread, some collard greens, man. What's up? That's what I'm feeling like today. But let's get to it. See what we like, what we don't like, what's going on.
And when you really examine the concept of eternity, one will find that there is no end. Life after death is a concept humans still don't understand.
How long is eternity? I don't understand. Some say forever, but if it's forever, then when does it come to an end? It's more than a concept, an infinite time that we spend. It confirms that our lives here on earth are a blip of existence and don't make a dent. As we get older, it creeps in our mind, the thought of the end and beginning of time. The life that we thought that we lived doesn't matter, approaching the thought that someday we all die. I get confused when I look in the sky. What is this water hitting my eyes? Maybe the rain is...
So that right off the bat, man, the school system is cuffing us down to a certain curriculum, a certain agenda. I don't like to say agenda because everybody wants to say that, but a certain path. They want you to go down this path and that's it. The young lady was coloring outside of her circle, man. She was adding color. She was adding to her pictures. Her mind was bigger than what school had for her, and the teacher interrupted that and basically telling her that's not gonna happen. We're not doing that, man. You got to come back down to our level. Stop being an overachiever, basically. That's just what I took from it.
Pain and shame that hits earth when God cries. As we get older, we don't care what we did. It's not the things we receive, but the things we give. We try to go back to the time we were kids, but those shoes no longer fit. And then we finally realize that everyone dies, but not everyone lives. So I'm taking a chance. I'm living my life in the moment and not in a future that's not in my hands.
With that too, even when you graduate, man, it's like you've done this 12 years of school, and where do you go? Nothing has prepared you for life at all. You had this big old picture in your head. The young lady looked at the picture, but nothing from grade school prepared you to step outside of that and be an adult. None of that stuff did.
I'm giving my time to the people who love me for everything that I am. I'm living my life in reality, not for a post that they'll tap when they open the gram. I'm doing whatever it takes. I'm not gonna dwell on my past mistakes. I'm bridging the gap between my dreams and what I see while I'm awake. They say leave it up to fate. Well, fate favors those who take. Cause if eternity's forever and all this is temporary, why wait? Humanity's lost. We obsess the price of material things, but at what cost? Then treat time like currency and spend it for applause, because we think that life is just a game we can turn on and off. We build, we break, renew, replace. We 9 to 5 and count the days for 40 years till 65, then live off what our pension pays. We fall in line as mental slaves. Our bodies work, our minds are caged, and that's...
Look, I've talked about this on my real estate channel. Is we work for 40 to 50 years of our lives just to get to 65, 67, 68, whatever year that they're projecting we can retire. And then a lot of us pass away within 5 to 10 years. Financially, we're not bringing in what we did when we were working. So all that hard work of 40 to 50 years only brings in, for some folks, $1,200, $1,800, $2,600, $5,000. But those, even with the $5,000, you might be hearing that and be like, man, that's a lot, that's good. Those people probably brought in $15,000, $20,000, $30,000 a month, and now all you're doing is bringing in $5,000. That's not good, man. School is just teaching you, go to work 40, 50 years, put into your Social Security, and then you're gonna retire. You're not really retiring and doing something with your life. You're just waiting to die.
Why people say the richest place you'll find is at the graves, full of hopes and dreams that people never chased, full of feelings that we felt but never got to say. All the thoughts inside our heads that we kept stored and locked away. As our age increased and we got old and everything decayed. And when we finally realized that our whole lives was not a game, and that time was a commodity that we could not regain, and that we were in control and there was no one else to blame, is the day that we change. It's eternity, no way, no way. Eternity, no way, no way. It's eternity, no way. Eternity, no way. It's eternity, no way, no way. It's eternity, no way, no way. It's eternity, no way. Eternity, no way.
What are you doing with your time?
So even with that chorus, man, I feel like that could mean just day-to-day living is eternity and there's no end to it. You wake up and you do this all over again. It's like Groundhog Day. Do the same thing over and over. You clock in, you do your 8 hours, your 10 hours, your 12 hours, whatever your shift is, then you clock out. Well, guess what? You go home, you do the same mundane things. You take care of the kids, you cook, you get ready for bed, go to bed. You wake up in the morning and you rinse and repeat. It's a rinse and repeat process rather than you're creating something new every day. We really don't get to create something new every day for many of us, man. And that's not a fun process. So it's like a eternity to no end that's what it makes me think when I'm thinking of eternity, right?
What is your definition of happiness? Are you giving more than you're taking? And finally, if it were to all end right now, what are you holding on to that you need to let the world see?
That's good. A little bit shorter, but that was still good. I'm curious to know what do you feel with this video when he's talking about eternity and then he gets to the chorus part and he's saying eternity to no end. Like, what does that mean to you? Because like I said, what it means to me is we literally wake up every single day doing the same doggone thing every day. I know for me, I'm burnt out, man. Just got the promotion, but mentally I'm burnt out. I can't keep doing this. And it's not because it's a lot of work. It's because I don't feel like I'm really fulfilling anything, right? When I do real estate, I feel like I'm fulfilling something, but that one is literally like this. So no matter how much work I do, even if I'm making $1 million, it's not always $1 million year after year after year. And I'm not making $1 million, FYI. But it's gonna fluctuate. And with that fluctuation, I think it's gonna bring too much emotion in. So I need to find something else that I can do and bring in extra incomes in. And maybe not necessarily just finding something that you love and something that's fun, because I hear that all the time. I need to find something that matches me. Let me know what you think. Eternity by Dax. I like this. I like his music video. I just like his mindset, man. Much love, y'all.